What is up, Ratchking? What is up, Christians and farm animal cows? So I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial for you guys. This is how I do my makeup. So first thing I do is I want my hair out of my face because it's like I get like mascara in my front, my bangs, whatever, every time I don't put it back, and usually I forget to put it back. So I'm gonna make sure I do that first thing. Not all of it needs to get back, just a small tiny amount, just like this, literally like this much, and then you're good. It's this tiny little bit, small teeny tiny little bit, just clip that back and then you're golden. Just like this. So I always clip my hair back, or I mean I should, I don't always do it, but every time I don't, my mascara, it touches my bangs, whatever, and then it's not a good story. And then it ruins my entire makeup. So, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get some highlighter blush on. I'm not gonna put blush on, I'm gonna put highlighter blush on instead. And this is kind of good because the thing is, it's like I'm so bad with like portioning, you know, with like the blush. Sometimes I put too much, sometimes I put not enough. So this is really good, you know, because it's like whenever you use the highlighter blush, you know, it's like you could never put too much on. Does that make sense? Whenever you just use this, you know, it like it'll never be too much. It's like the perfect subtle amount. So it's like I'll just go in with this using a beauty blender. And it's always the perfect subtle amount. So if you just want like a subtle, nice amount, then use use highlighter blush, because, you know, it's like, I never know. It's like sometimes I'll look back on my live streams and I'll, you know, look at my blush and I'll be like, wow, I did way too much blush. Why did I do that? And like, you know, so to avoid that, you just use a little highlighter blush. And it's very subtle, very nice. But yeah, I think this is the best way to go, the highlighter blush, if you want to play it safe. And today we are gonna be playing it safe. Then I'm just gonna go under the eye a little bit because I did sleep in this. I took a nap. And then I like to go around the mouth to make sure there we go. But yeah. And I have this little ice cream cone that I just stick my beauty blender in. It's perfect. So my daughter can't eat it. So yeah, so this is what we have so far. Next, it's not enough. So I'm gonna do one more layer because it's not enough for me. So yeah, we're adding one more layer of the blush highlighter because like, the first layer looked like almost nothing, so we're gonna add a second layer so it doesn't look like almost nothing, and press that in, And you don't want to put the pink blush, the highlighter blush on your nose because like, you know, it's supposed to be highlighter blush. On the nose, we'll put a regular one. We will put the spotlight one, Chanel, you know, on the nose, you always want to use a white blush. No tinted blush, no golds, no colors, no ice, no blue, no. Nose, tip of nose, it's always white blush. Always white blush. I've seen people use like purple tint, bronze tint on their nose. It doesn't look good, just use white. Never looks nice. And then the next thing we're gonna do is, so my mascara got screwed up because like I took a nap and I just woke up from it. So we're gonna try to fix the mascara. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in for a little bit so we could try to fix this mascara. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of, for the most part, try to get the mascara on my tips, because you'll notice that there is a lack of mascara on my tips. On this side it looks fine, so I think it's because I slept on the side of my face. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to focus on kind of like shaping them back to normal, getting the mascara on my tips. And you know, really, like, the solution is if you sleep in your mascara, really, like, you need to take it off and put it back on, because, like, you know, it's like you can't really fix it. Like this side looks normal because I didn't sleep on it, but I slept on this side. So I'm gonna try to get it as even as I can, but if I can't, then I just you know, take it off and put it back on. So yeah, see, there's unevenness, but if I could get them like lash cousins, like they don't have to be lash sisters or lash twins. If I could just get like lash cousins, then whatever, I won't take it off and reapply it. But if it's just not working out and one eye is long and the other eye is like looking completely different, then that's when I'll like redo the entire thing. But I don't think I will have to do that. I think that, you know, if I just get the mascara on my tips and try to kind of reshape them or move them back into place, I think I could get them pretty even, and I will not have to do that for tonight. But you guys see what I mean? I'm just kind of like trying to move them back to their normal place and reapply to the tips, because the tips of the lash is where most loss is. Yeah, it's fine. And then I'm seeing some loss over here, but for the most part it's the ends, like the ends, because I slept on it, you know. But yeah, I think they're looking like lash cousins, and it's fine. And then what I do, I think this is so important because, or at least for me, this is very important. I always make sure that I put on mascara on the bottom lash, because I don't like the washed out look. I think it's important to define the eye. I don't put too much on the bottom lash, but I put enough to kind of like keep the shape. I hate the eyeliner. Like, you know, I believe you should never put eyeliner on your bottom. You know, eyeliner just does not go anywhere near your bottom lashes. I believe that eyeliner only goes on your eyelid, not your waterline. But mascara, like if you want to keep the shape of your eye, I always want to keep the shape of my eye, you put mascara to the you apply mascara to the bottom. But it's so important to make sure that you only put mascara on the hairs and it doesn't touch the skin, because if it touches the skin, it just looks tacky. Trust me, like, it affects the look, so you need to be careful when you apply your mascara, because if you get it on your skin, it just doesn't look good. It, you know, it looks like, you know, it's like you look like an alcoholic mom, and you don't want to look like that. So yeah, so this is what we have so far. Pretty even, looking better. And then next thing we're gonna do here is, I'm using my Glossier busted bag to carry this stuff. I cleared out my drawers actually, because I've been like trying to organize. And then with eyeliner, I usually don't use eyeliner, but today we will use eyeliner, because I want to show you guys whenever I do use eyeliner, how much do I use and like where do I put it. So when I do use eyeliner, I go from like, I only put it on the ends. And I think that whenever your lashes are uneven, if you could get them to look like cousins, then eyeliner will like make them look even more even. So the only time I really use eyeliner is like if I do my makeup and I fall asleep, and then one eye is looking crooked and, you know, gets uneven because I sleep on it, and, you know, so I use it to make my eyes look more even, basically to make the lashes look more even. So it's like, we can't get the lashes to be the same, to like, you know, stay up the same and like the same exactly, because this one side has damage from laying on it. So, but what we can do is get the same line on each eye. So I feel like that really like helps like make the eyes more even. look at that. Like it really does help. But yes, just as simple as using eyeliner, it will make the eyes look more even. That's really the only time I use it. So it's like if I'm like doing like working on like a face with nothing and doing new mascara, I won't use eyeliner because it's not necessary. But if I want to even my eyes, if I like ruin a side of my face, eyeliner is really good for like making your eye makeup look more even, or your really lashes. It's good for evening out the lashes. So if you have like one eye with like shorter lashes, one eye with like a space or anything uneven with the eyelashes, eyeliner could fix that. So so after this, then the next thing I'm gonna do is eyebrows. And I already naturally have amazing eyebrows, so luckily I don't have to do much. And I hope that I have an eyebrow product in here. I might not have an eyebrow product in here. If I don't have an eyebrow product in here, then I'm gonna need to go grab an eyebrow product. I think I need to go grab an eyebrow product because I don't have one. So let me go grab an eyebrow product. Like, I don't really focus too much on eyebrows. I don't think it's like that big of a deal. See, let's grab a gel. Yeah, we're gonna gel. Yeah, I think I just want to put a gel. So yeah, like I don't really I don't really focus on eyebrows too much because I don't think that it's beautiful when they look fake. I don't think it's beautiful when it looks like a, you know, like a writing project on the forehead. So I try to do as little as possible. But sometimes I'll like forget to do my eyebrows or not do them at all. And then I look back and then I realize they don't look good, or it looks washed out on camera. So it's like I always try to make sure that even if I don't want to do my eyebrows, I always try to make sure that I at least put a gel, because then later on I'll look back on my stream or look back at my photos and then realize I look like I have leukemia eyebrows. Just because, you know, like the makeup and stuff, it's just unevenness. So I always try to make sure that at the very minimum there's a gel. But if I'm using like a pencil to fill them out, you always go with the natural shape. Always go with the natural shape. The only time I think it's, you know, like I'll ever mess with the shape is if I'm making my tail slightly longer. But for the most part, like with eyebrows, it's just not beautiful to mess with the shape. It just doesn't look good. It's, you know, it's very ugly. So thin eyebrows, thick eyebrows, always go with your shape. It doesn't really matter, you know, because the thing that makes eyebrows look ugly is when it looks like Sharpies, when, you know, it looks like an arts project, when it's like ombre, when it's like the thick, you know, that's when it looks ugly. So I say as long as it's your natural shape, whether your natural shape is thin or thick, as long as it's your natural shape and as long as it's neat, it will look beautiful. But I don't like the artificial stuff. I don't like the ombre. I don't like the marker eyebrows. I think it's very not attractive. But yeah, I have to like, I've been trying to work on like the whole eyebrow routine thing, because it's like I don't like it, and I'm more into like natural eyebrows, but like I'll like not do it and then notice that like I look like leukemia. But yeah, like pro tip, you know, or if anybody's watching, like take my advice. Even if you don't like doing your eyebrows, or even if you don't want to, always make sure you at least use a gel. Believe me, or you will look like you have leukemia inside your eyebrows. You will look back and, you know, it'll look like leukemia. So, you know, take the lesson from me, because like I've looked back on my streams like a couple days ago and I was like, oh my god, I look like I have leukemia. And like, yeah, it's like sometimes I'm not aware of like how bad things look until like later. And it's like, I'm not a professional or anything, but I'm, you know, most of my beauty is just, you know, from God. Oh, and then with the highlighter, as long as it's white, it doesn't really matter what highlighter you use. This is the Chanel highlighter, but I mean, no matter what highlighter you want to use, as long as it's not purple tint, blue icicle tint, pink tint, as long as it's a white highlighter. And I guess it doesn't need to be like white, like it could be like pale white, but basically what I'm trying to say here is no colored highlighter, no pink highlighter, no blue highlighter, no purple highlighter, because I see that like they sell like colored highlighters. Like there's highlighters that are like pink and Kat Von D, and like they make highlighters that are blue, and it's like, don't wear that. Don't wear that. It doesn't look good. No purple, no, just white, beige, you know, like this is fine because this is not a pink. This is more like a beige, you know, it's more like, you know, like this matches my skin tone. But like a pink or like a purple or a blue highlighter, that's what I'm talking about. That stuff you avoid. So white to like a neutral like skin tone, that's fine. But no colors. You should not, you know, be looking like a fucking, you know, Star Wars laser light on your face, or a fucking, you know, Mardi Gras party on your fucking face. It's just disgusting. So yeah, so this is the end of the makeup tutorial. I hope everybody liked it. And now that my makeup's done and my makeup's beautiful, now all I have to do is zoom you guys out and remove these clips because I do not need them anymore. And then what you could do is you could use a setting spray. I'm probably not going to use a setting spray for today just because like I took a nap in this makeup, and more than likely like I'm going to want to take off my mascara and redo my mascara every time I take a nap because I want it to look clean and nice. So so that's just me. So I'm not going to set this. In my opinion, you want to put setting spray immediately after you do your makeup when everything looks nice, not when it's like, you know, not when you just literally fixed your makeup. But yeah, so if you're, you know, doing your makeup for the first time, or not first time, but if you're just doing your makeup and you have your eyelashes like clean, combed out and nice, then, you know, then yeah, you put setting spray. But for me, I'm not going to put setting spray in this tutorial. I hope everybody liked this makeup tutorial. Like, I'm literally giving you guys the Playmate Tessie blueprint. It's crazy. It's like people are gonna start copywriting my beauty or like stealing it. But whatever, yeah, it's super easy, super simple. I don't like wearing too much makeup. It's not necessary. And this is like a pink look with a very subtle cheek. I'm not gonna do the bright stuff today because I don't wanna risk it looking like it's too much. But if you do want brighter cheeks, you know, make sure you're careful and you're applying a little bit at a time. And yeah, so this is the Playmate Tessie makeup tutorial. If you guys want more makeup tutorials, comment and let me know, and I could definitely do more makeup tutorials.